Hey, welcome back to day 24 of the live stream with Persona 5 Strikers. So last time it was, we had a really rough time trying to hold our own against, some of these Jack Frosts and kind of mini bosses in Sapporo Jail. And looking at it right now, we're not looking too bright. From a healing perspective, so before I continue on down the road, I'm going to have to kind of heal up here. Use up some of these resources. And, we don't have any more SP restorative items, unfortunately. So, we're going to kind of have to make do with what we have. I'm just double checking here that is truly the case, and it is. I just hope that this is, the last sub boss before we maybe get the next core of the prison keep. Assuming that's how it works in this dungeon as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
This is the goon behind that snowy mess.
Oh, I'll get punished for sure if she finds out I goofed up. Sorry, but you're all gonna die right here.
Yeah, Snowstorm Admin means probably we're close to the, the end of the road here. And it's another gigantic Jack Frost. And of course, like I said earlier, we don't really have... I was quick to just go this route, but, I think my body language got the best of me there. Yeah, and we're frozen. I might have to die this round and come back with maybe Anne, but then again, I don't really have SP. So, assuming we'll have to die and then come back with full HP, that's the only route I see us taking here. I mean, Joker's out for the count. So, we're gonna have to utilize some of our revival items. See if we can use this thing. Nah, we can't really use it from afar, right? Looks like two of us have fainted. I'm not even sure if I should have I'm not sure if I should bother with the rest of this fight, but let's just go for it, just for, sportsmanship, if you will. And we don't have any more revival items. So, as you can imagine, I don't think we're going to get too far here. Ryuji solo. Let's just go ahead and get wiped out.
I can't move.
Very, very sad. All right, so we're going to retry the battle. And, assuming we get respawned with full HP and SP, which is very good, let's just go ahead and kind of, plan a little here. So we're going to switch... Sophia with Anne. And hopefully, we'll do a lot better this round.
So this is the
Sorry.
Yeah, nope. So, yeah, we have the same amount of SP, right? Kind of sad, but I feel like we're not trapped here in some, you know, unfinished loop with this boss. I wonder what happened with our inventory. Inventory is clearly the same. We don't have any more, you know, SP restoratives. So the least I could do this time is kind of have Ryuji buff the team with the little, or with what little SP we have, right? We'll just kind of take turns buffing the team up a little bit, and hope it goes a little better this time around. Yeah, so not so wonderful here. I wonder if the worst that's going to happen is us having to go with restore last checkpoint. And somehow we're just going to have to be very, very conservative on SP consumption. I think that's the only, you know, revival item we have. And it kind of sucks that once they're revived with like pretty much the same amount of SP they had before, which kind of sucks, right? You can't really do much there. It's like you're trapped. Unless I could just figure out how to, you know, how his mechanics work and stay away when he strikes with these ice skills. Okay, let's get out of the way. Let's see. So kind of do something like that. Attack a little. Get away a little. Not get hit, hopefully. Joker's out for the count as well. Yeah. I'm not going to use any HP items right now. We're just going to finish this one out the same way we did last time.
No. Hey, Skull, please say something.
So again, you know, returning to last checkpoint, that's going to be very brutal. And hopefully, you know, this stream, this specific episode doesn't turn into a retry fest, because that would really suck, right? Let's see what we can do. I don't think I have any other options. Maybe get Yusuke to tag along, assuming he has, like, you know, some type of a defense mechanism against ice moves. What else can we do? Let's try getting Makoto back. Although again, you know, can't do much with that SP. And so let us take out Morgana. We're not going to go with Makoto either. So Ryuji and Yusuke, and of course Joker.
not say.
I don't think I have any bond skills, so I can, you know, see any ray of light here. But let's just...
So this is
Let's see if I can do any better this time around. Something like that. Let's see. Can Ryuji take hits from this guy without, you know, dying?
It's up to you. I got this. This should help.
Gotta get out of there. Oops. Looks like I landed on the ice there. Ooh, that must have hurt. Okay, so what else? Gotta heal up on Ryuji.
This one. Use this. Thanks. This one. Use this. Thanks.
So using up a lot of these HP items a good bit.
This is my other self. Here.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
This one.
I mean, good thing I have a lot of these adhesive bandages, but again, I don't want to have to rely on these 46 items just to survive this fight. Yeah. Nor do I want to keep on running around. But, until I can figure out this guy's pattern mechanics, right? See.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Please allow me. I accept.
So again, you know, barely surviving
This one. Use this.
with very little SP.
This one.
Just spamming some of these items here.
Switching up. I'll do it.
Obviously, we're doing a lot better than the last round, but it's not exactly smooth sailing. Oh gosh, okay.
Use this.
I thought Yusuke being an ice type, or at least having an ice type persona would have helped, but
This one. I am thou.
it's not really doing much here, unfortunately. And of course, Jack Frost seems to have spawned a few more smaller Jack Frosts. It doesn't get any better than that, right? Alright, let's burn some of this SP for some buffing. Oh gosh, okay.
Much thanks. Thanks. Sorry.
All right. Well, bye-bye, Anne. No, actually, it's come back in. I forgot we had one revival item left. Gosh, okay. Well. Yeah, I don't have any restorative, for statuses as far as freeze or anything like that sort. Interesting. Okay, so somehow I managed to have survived this far. Let's not speak too soon. Assassin's Creed style planning. This guy is just straight up jumping Joker. Desperate measures. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, no way! Your stamina's low. Sure it's okay to keep
Goodness gracious. Okay, so the checkpoint functionality is finally back. After I don't know how many tries, but
Wasn't there a checkpoint here?
we've only lost about what, like 100 HP items, right?
Ice wall? No kidding. Wonder why.
Something tells me even a massive heater couldn't have done this.
I have a hypothesis. In Shibuya and Sendai, our key to progression both times was the core at the top of the prison keep. If the same logic applies, then couldn't that core we found earlier be the key to melting these ice walls?
It could very well be possible.
Yeah, not yet.
Remember, we're in the metaverse. Some things we just have to accept and move on. In this case, we'll need to melt more ice walls to get inside the castle.
We know what we need to do. All right, Sophia. Ready or not?
Here we come. Let's get going.
Alright, so before I continue, let's go ahead and heal up. Very necessary at this point.
Sweet. Let's bounce.
And of course, I'm going to have to rely on Sophia to kind of, hopefully a lot of these items have started spawning back in the shop. I mean, this jail right here, this is brutal so far compared to the other ones. Do we have 3 new requests?
Here's what I found.
Yes, we do. So, some additional stuff we can work on. Defeat slime with Joker. And this is Sendai Jail. This one's in Sapporo. Some more Desire stuff. And Prison Mail. I think it's something we looked at before. Eligor with Divine Grace. So some, fusion request. First of all, let's go ahead and, get into some saving. And also, yeah, I'll stick with the current team, and is absolutely necessary. And as for the others, I think we're okay. Actually, the only thing I may want to do is, replace Yusuke with Sophia, since a lot of times bless skills are just like, super necessary. And let's see.
Yes.
Anyways.
I mean, if there's one thing these monarchs have in common, it's they're all tyrants, right? So, go to the shop.
Welcome. Things are discounted right now.
And she does have some restocks here.
You want things for your patronage? How many would you like? Thank you very much. You want things for your patronage? How many would you like? Thank you very much.
These are absolutely necessary as well.
Quite a bit. What are you selling? Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
And cooking.
Assistant chef reporting for duty.
Yeah, we definitely need this stuff right here.
Very nice.
But there's not much we can make according to how many ingredients we have for this stuff. So this thing we'll revisit, and we'll get back to exploring Sapporo.
All right, let's go.
I feel like we've progressed through this specific jail pretty fast compared to the others. Maybe in the previous ones, I got into the habit of grinding a little bit here and there. And scavenging, for items, but I certainly hope that this is a good bit of progressing and that we're close to,
I wonder what this is.
the lock keeper and stuff like that.
Be what we need.
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
There it is. The prison keep.
It's our second one. Let's do this.
Yeah, so if it's a second core, I think we're progressing along farther than expected.
Show me your true self.
Defeat the woman who brings ruin.
We're in a good spot.
Weak to wind.
You're mine. My turn.
This one. Weaker than us. It's immune to fire. Don't get careless.
Yeah, see, I thought she was weak to bless skills. Let's go ahead and move this giant cubicle.
Archangel! Bicorn! Archangel! Ravage them! I'm going to!
Not even full of attack.
Yeah, see, it feels great when you're healed up. Amazing. I mean,
Oh, look! I got a new skill.
dodge ice is obviously super important.
All right, we win.
All right, on to the next.
So what's next? Actually, I'm going the opposite way. I need to head south. Gotta watch out for all these guys down here, though.
I'm excited. What should we do?
Dude, that shadow doesn't see us. Now's our chance.
I'll reveal your true form.
I mean, honestly, if you're playing this game on normal or above, you have no choice but to get into some ambushing. Outside of that, it's like good luck staying alive half the time.
Leave it to me.
Almost there. Let's get it.
You're up.
Okay. There.
Was that it? That was fast.
Alright, so clearly we're going to have to fight someone crazy in here. There's no doubt. Oh, these are Mothman, right? Mothmen.
Be careful. We're trapped in.
Although I can't recall what these guys are weak to.
Lamia! Lilim! Jack Frost! Come on! Archangel! Bicorn!
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, they're...
Watch your health. Getting wrecked out there.
No, I have no idea.
Low level.
Oops.
My side. So just calm down.
Whoa, okay. That ended real quick. Okay. They are a bunch of these guys. What am I doing? So throwing things, they're basically that's what they're weak to. Again, the camera angles in this game, it is just ridiculous. And Joker's down for the count. Goodness, that was honestly a throw fest. These Mothman, I tell you. Joker with that one HP. So here's what I'll do. I will auto recover and head to that checkpoint. See if I can run away and kind of. All right, that's good. Yeah, that was ridiculous. But again, each time I fight more and more crazy guys, we're one step closer to, you know, end game for Sapporo. So, paranoia save, the usual. And for those of you that are on the stream, sorry I didn't mention, but this playthrough is certainly not one where I'm testing out my, you know, skills on hard level or anything. This is me just straight up dying on normal difficulty. As sad as that sounds.
Alright, let's go.
But then again, you know, this is my first time playing a Muso type game with the Persona series. As it is for, you know, many other people who are probably streaming with this game. So we're gonna jump to the last checkpoint. Arboretum.
So the adventure continues. Where to?
All right, the next milestone we are very close to. Oh, there's a chest.
I found a treasure chest.
Another skill card.
What is that? Can we take a look?
Gonna have to slide down to more of these enemies.
Shadows in the way. It's a steep slope covered with snow. The danger is there regardless.
Hey, isn't that a snowboard over there? Why don't we use that to cruise down?
Oh, okay. We're just straight up sliding on down. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. That was pretty hype, not gonna lie. And Yeah, we're not going to push that. Oh, Lord. It's another one of those Futaba hacking through control panels and us piling through or pile driving through like hordes of enemies. Yeah. No choice.
It's all yours, Oracle. We'll protect you.
See if I can use this stuff at all. Nope. And of course we see a lot more of these Mothman coming back. Are these guys, do I have any weaknesses here that I can exploit? Nope. Oh, we gotta get to Futaba, make sure she's not being jumped. Alright, so again, you know, I mentioned the camera angle issue. That was a, you know, prime example of what I was referring to right there. Nope, opposite way. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, these icebergs are really misplaced. Can't really use those. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, all right. Let's calm that down. Futaba almost about to get wrecked. Completely forgot about her. %. She's only 78% done now. Oh goodness. Okay. I mean, I honestly have no idea what I'd do without these HP items. 91%. Seriously? That was bad. That was bad. I was too focused on the percentages, like, you know, where she was as far as completion, but I completely forgot about her HP. All right, well. Oh my gosh, no, Joker, we need to get out of there. Okay, so some of these guys are weak to bless, you know. But the Mothmen are really our problems. That's half the battle, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, I should have just focused on, you know, enemies near Futaba last time. It's not too bad. It's kind of obvious, but you kind of tend to overlook that part sometimes. All right, moving forward.
Looks like we're safe for now. Oh?
Okay.
Thank you.
So SP wise, we're looking okay. I'm not in love with that, but okay, all right.
There are shadows creeping out here too. It'll be okay. There's another heater nearby. Maybe
Crazy. All right. I think that's the first time I've seen an enemy block something. Could be wrong what that was, but I feel like the Ann's AI is not really on par right now. Oh my gosh, seriously? Yes, let's go ahead and burn through every one of our revival items before we even head to the next boss. See, again with the camera, like what do you do? Just what can you do in situations like these? Okay, I'm supposed to be turning on the heater. I just realized that. But unfortunately, we still have to get through these enemies. Alright, let's get these Jack Frosts with the fire-based skills. Honestly, I don't see the numbers going down here. Although I feel like Jack Frost is really Anne's department. Oh god. I can't do anything with nuclear, but I can with curse. Oh my gosh, this has been a crazy episode as far as fights go. Oh my gosh, okay. One last enemy.
We've eliminated all obstacles.
Too brutal.
I think I'm at my limit.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of worried that if I go up there and get the second core, do we have to fight another enemy upstairs? Let's go ahead and auto recover in case we do, and then we'll rely on items if we need to. Hope not. But at least we're at the second core, and you know, hopefully getting closer to the lockkeeper.
Yay, we got a core! Why is it a flower? Wasn't she telling off that one staff member who let that flower wither?
I wonder if it's related to what she said earlier. How she wanted to make Sapporo a beautiful destination for all.
Well, I certainly understand her passion. Sacrificing.
Yes, I agree.
At any rate, we retrieved the core. Let's head back to Odori Park.
Your go. I'll do it.
Yeah, I really wanted to access that checkpoint before we even go further, but let's see.
The ice wall is gone, just as we thought.
You thief! Return what you stole at once.
And it's another admin. So, not going to be fun, and it's our favorite.
Torture waits us if the monarch finds out.
It's the Mothman once again.
I hear that, but there's no turning back.
Persona! Fire! Go ahead.
I got this.
Here. Get him.
Right, I forgot that Anne has no SP.
Yeah. Persona! Principalin! Satanta! Lamia! Lilim! Whoa, that was sweet!
gosh, that is crazy. How quickly Joker just fell right there.
Leave that one to me.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Here I go. Persona. Out of the way. Take this.
Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Take this.
Back it up.
I'm basically just doing what I can to take advantage of this throwing ability. So trying to exploit what I can. Of course, it kind of gets annoying when all these enemies come at you at once. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to reload the... I mean, not reload the save, but we're gonna have to just be like, okay, start this fight over. Is there a way that we can start the fight over? I don't think so. Gotta make sure Ryuji doesn't die, even though we only have 2 players on the battlefield. Trying to solo it with Anne at this point. I don't think Ryuji's doing much on the fight right now. Let's see. Showtime. And of course she's down. But unfortunately, it did too little damage, so I'm not gonna rely on that to be able to win the fight. Let's see. I'm just trying to be a little mobile here by using these move things, but I don't know how long I can exploit this with just Anne alone. Yeah, I don't know how Anne can do it right now, but maybe that's the tactic I should have focused on earlier when I had everyone, you know, alive on the team. She is on fire. And of course, here's a billion of those where that came from. Showtime. This is the 3rd time she's been able to activate Showtime in this fight. That she is basically just owning. Mad respect. Oops. Let me see if I can do the same thing with Ryuji. No, it's not that simple. Or is it? Well, at least he's getting his showtime so we can chip off a little more HP. Alright, so just a little more to go. Alright, barely made it, right? And I've said that before in earlier fights for this, for supporter jail. That is just ridiculous.
My stamina is very low.
And it goes to show that, you know, there's some grinding I have to do, you know, before I even dream of fighting the Lockkeeper. And before I go there, I wanted to access the checkpoint.
Ice wall disappeared. We can move on to the next prison keep now. Let's go.
Okay, so let's head north so we can get this checkpoint. Oops.
Sweet, let's bounce.
Yeah, so like I said, there's definitely going to be some grinding involved very soon. And what I ought to do, instead of just calling it grinding, right, I'm probably just going to focus on a lot of these requests, which I have bunched up. And apparently I have 4 new ones, but I think that's going to be the trick. So I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You get experience on one hand, on the other you're kind of finishing up a lot of these, unlocking maybe better items, like all these, you know, rewards that have, you know, much higher attack rates for weapons. Same goes for armor.
Accepting this request? You're accepting this request?
And thankfully, with a lot of these junk collection requests, you're already collecting a lot of these as you go. So at least, you know, we have that going for us. That I don't imagine that's too complicated. And then I should probably go ahead and access the Velvet Room. I think it's about that time.
Get to work.
Not necessarily to fuse new ones, but you know, obviously we need to
The Velvet Room.
have our existing ones kind of gain experience.
How much power will you add? This is what you...
Okay.
How much power will you add? This is what you...
Okay.
How much power will you add? This is what you... The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. How much power will you add? This is what...
Okay.
How much power will you add? This is what you...
Okay.
How much power will you add? This is what you've chosen. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. Performing a fusion.
Okay, so we have black ooze that we can fuse together
Power.
using Jack Frost and a Lilim.
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose which skill.
And anytime I do something like this, especially when I rely on the personas that I'm about to fuse together, I I try to retain, you know, some of their key skills, like with ice for Jack Frost, right? And maybe some of these from Lilim.
Is this
That makes
the
sense.
persona? Now, let us begin.
And of course, you know, we can also fuse together Mothman now.
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose which.
But I will definitely hold off on that. Maybe next time.
You wish to browse the entries? Please take a look. What would you like to read? This persona has been registered in its present condition.
Alright, so we're looking a little bit better on the persona side. And, you know, this brings us to the end of today's live stream, which is the 24th episode. In the next episode, we'll focus on, like I said earlier, so finishing up some of these new requests that we just unlocked. Because I don't think we're close enough to fight the next couple of bosses, especially the Lockkeeper. Like, there's just no way. Especially from some of the things we've seen earlier this episode, as well as the last one, where I was constantly just trying to, you know, aim for attrition, right? We're trying to save a bunch of items, not use up any of our SP, and we shouldn't have to do that every single time. So that tells me that we need to get a little stronger, grind a little bit, and again, you know, knock out two birds with one stone, while we finish up some of the requests. So that's what we'll be focusing on in the next episode. So until then, thanks for viewing the stream, and we'll see you next time.